Welcome, fellow explorers, to a journey through the annals of medicine and the human experience. We often gaze at the stars, pondering mysteries of the cosmos, but today we turn our attention inward to the intricate universe within each of us. Our voyage takes us through the history of some of the most impactful diseases humanity has faced: STDs, HIV and AIDS. These microscopic entities have shaped societies, influenced behaviors, and spurred incredible scientific advancements. Fasten your intellectual seatbelts as we trace their impact from early whispers of their existence to the cutting-edge treatments of today. Get ready for a cosmic perspective on this very terrestrial tale. Our story begins not with a disease, but with a discovery. In 1674, Antony van Leeuwenhoek, using a microscope of his own design, was the first to observe red blood cells, or RBCs. Imagine seeing these tiny, disc-shaped cells for the first time, like countless stars traversing the Milky Way of our veins. But it was Jan Swammerdam, a few years prior, who first documented these cells, calling them corpuscles. These tiny workhorses are essential for life as we know it. They're packed with hemoglobin, a protein that binds to oxygen in your lungs and carries it to every corner of your body. Without RBCs, we wouldn't have the energy to move, think, or even exist. Their discovery marked a turning point in our understanding of the human body, a universe as complex and fascinating as any galaxy we've ever observed. Fast forward to the 19th century, where the stage was set for another monumental discovery. In 1839, a young anatomist named Wilhelm His identified white blood cells, or WBCs. These cells, unlike their red counterparts, are part of your immune system, your body's own personal defense force. Think of them as the guardians of your inner galaxy, patrolling your bloodstream, ever vigilant against invaders. They come in a variety of forms, each with its own specialized weapons and tactics to combat infection. Some WBCs, like neutrophils, are like frontline soldiers engulfing and destroying bacteria. Others, like lymphocytes, are more like intelligence officers, coordinating the immune response and remembering past enemies. Our understanding of the immune system took a giant leap in the 20th century. In 1953, Jacques Miller discovered a particular type of white blood cell, the CD4 T cell. These cells are like the master strategists of your immune system, orchestrating the fight against infections. They don't directly attack invaders. Instead, they send out signals, chemical messages, that rally other immune cells to the front lines. They're like the generals directing troops, ensuring a coordinated and effective defense against any threat. But what happens when the generals themselves are compromised? This is the heart-wrenching story of HIV and AIDS. Long before HIV and AIDS entered the world stage, sexually transmitted diseases, or STDs, were already a pervasive presence. These infections, spread through intimate contact, have plagued humanity for centuries. In 1905, Albert Neisser identified the bacterium responsible for gonorrhea, a common STD. This marked a turning point. For the first time, scientists had pinpointed the cause of a sexually transmitted infection, paving the way for diagnosis and treatment. But the fight against STDs was far from over. These diseases are masters of disguise, often lurking silently in the body, causing damage even without obvious symptoms. In the early 1980s, a new and terrifying disease emerged. It was first noticed in young, otherwise healthy gay men who were succumbing to rare infections and cancers. This mysterious illness, soon to be named AIDS, baffled scientists. But in 1983, a breakthrough came. Two teams of scientists, one led by Luc Montagnier and the other by Robert Gallo, independently identified the culprit, a retrovirus they called HIV, the human immunodeficiency virus. HIV, they discovered, specifically targets CD4 T cells, those master strategists of the immune system. The virus invades these cells, hijacking their machinery to replicate itself, ultimately destroying them in the process. As HIV spread, so did AIDS, the final stage of the infection. With their immune systems decimated, people with AIDS were vulnerable to a host of opportunistic infections, diseases that wouldn't normally pose a threat to a healthy individual. The world watched in horror as a global epidemic unfolded. Fear and misinformation spread faster than the virus itself. But amidst the darkness, there was hope. Scientists, doctors, and activists united in an unprecedented effort to understand, treat, and prevent HIV AIDS. The development of antiretroviral drugs, or ARVs, marked a turning point in the fight against AIDS. These medications, while not a cure, could suppress the virus, allowing people with HIV to live longer, healthier lives. From the discovery of red blood cells to the ongoing fight against HIV/AIDS, our journey through the history of these diseases has been a testament to the power of scientific inquiry and the resilience of the human spirit. While we've made significant progress in understanding and treating STDs, HIV, and AIDS, our work is far from over. These diseases continue to pose a significant threat to global health, underscoring the importance of ongoing research, prevention efforts, and access to healthcare. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. Stay curious, stay informed, and together, let's continue to unravel the mysteries of the universe within and the cosmos beyond. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey through the evolution of STD, HIV, and AIDS. Stay informed and stay healthy. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science and medicine.